Or died with previously. You guys have the Helen pulled. Dropping in.
Target shields offline.
Ah,
Bounty
it's a
incurred.
high wake. And PREEMZ were on. Hey Macedon, check out my ship name. Oh, did they actually fix that? Class 5.
Frameshift charge detected.
Wait, that's not Michael Bay? What the shit? Fatty Delance. What kind of ship is that? Chieftain. Okay. That's on this thing. Oh yeah, rails. Look how burnt you are. Holy fuck. Were you close to the starfighting? You kind of are. Yeah, we're only 6 light seconds from the star here, though. That probably didn't help either.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oof.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yep, yep. I got a phasing Mamba that works really well as well.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh yeah, it's still not fixed. Jeez.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Engage.
Yeah, hopefully this is not intentional. Oh yeah, yeah. They said that's getting fixed on the next patch and they're aware of it. That one's a major fuck up. Yeah, it should be fun to try CZs in the current patch and see how broken they are. Space CZs anyway. Oh, you also might want a 6 for the cutter when you're using it for trade. Yeah, yeah, you can afford to buy, like... Yeah, you've got the storage room. You can buy ships to store them on if you need room. I did that. It beats like waiting another month and doing this all over again like a year later because you fucked up today. Yeah, depending on what ships you're going to use. Yeah, you're depending on your money. Yeah. Yeah.
You must deploy your landing gear, Commander.
Do you need a 7? Is that for Anaconda and Corvette?
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah. Yeah, like at minimum I would get like, you know, 1 of each if you can. That, yeah. And then you can at least swap them, right? Like it won't be the best, but you kind of cover every ship that way. Yeah. Well, I think like the Mamba also uses 5. Yeah, exactly. It's a good thing when you're done all your... Bah. Ha, that's where I am now. Orgy's Dauntless. Wait, what ship is that? Oh, Cobra Mark IV. Okay. Trying to find a long-range frameshift drive here. Yeah, I have it. Cobra Mark IV. It kind of sucks, but it's the... It beats the Dolphin for best cargo space of a small ship by like 4 tons or something. So, yeah. Yeah, but that's Nikon. It is very slow. Nikon like to use the 3 as well, and the 3 is like way better. They should just make it available to everyone and then give it a good buff. And then, yeah. Maybe for like 1 day or something, but you still can't just buy it if you're like brand new. Yeah, it's kind of shit. No, you're not missing out. It looks nice. And like I like the interior. It's basically a reskin of the Cobra interior, and you know, there's some stuff about it. I don't think so. No. No, you're thinking the Viper Mark IV. It's funny, I've actually got 2 Cobra Mark IVs on board because I was storing different parts on them both. It's not bad for the new content, like if you're going to ground bases and stuff, because you can put extra cargo and armor on there. Yeah. Yeah, it is. You got 5 hard points, so you could put like a bunch of missiles on there for ground as well as have like space weapons. And it seats 2, so if you want to pick someone up and take them with you. Yeah, mine does 435. It's bad. You're not making quick getaways with it. You are, you know, fighting it out and doing cargo missions and shit. Maybe other small ships. I mean, you could probably beat most small ships with the Cobra in a straight up fight, like a Cobra Mark IV, because its armor capabilities are quite high. Has so much internal space, and its firepower is slightly better. So on paper, it should technically win. But it's slow and not very maneuverable, so. Like, you could probably beat me in a Cobra Mark III if I use a Cobra Mark IV. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I would say like the Viper Mark IV is almost better for that because you can stack like almost 5k on that ship or something, or at least resistances. Yeah, I'm curious to see if it's even better. It probably is. There, now I can jump around without like wasting all my fuel.
Landing gear retracted.
Move clear of the landing pad.
Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Launch successful. Goodbye.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Yeah, that's what I mean. those shields are OP. They're the best. No, no. Some people run thermal, but that seems to have even fallen out of favor these days. It's gonna be debris before I get there. Yeah, it does. You basically got to monstered and high your power plant to make it work.
Warning, temperature critical. Battery
Drives are out.
powered.
You're gonna snipe him. Oh, oh! Do you see that, Rambo? He wants to unalign. Yeah, okay. No, no, he's gonna drop his pledge to live. Should I go get my repair limpets? Give this guy a little fuel, send him on his way.
Frameshift drive charging.
Holy shit, that's the smartest player I've ever seen.
Ready to engage.
Like, maybe less than 1% of the time.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Good timing too, like his drives were out and he was about to die. Rambo was probably aiming for his power plant. Yeah, that works too. Hey, you sent me an 07. Yeah, he sent me 07. Always. Is this guy not gonna drop his pledge? He wants a fair fight.
Frameshift drive charging.
Reverse key mines?
4, 3,
Oh jeez.
2, 1. Engage.
What the hell ship name is that to be so short and yet so censored? I can't even tell. What the shit? There we go. Yeah, it's NPC. NPC Conda 2, I should be able to win this. I was like alt-tabbed. Oh, it's like one of those glitched ones where I can't win. Oh no, there we go. Behold the golden Gimbalmander. Yeah, I just saw somebody. Oh, it's just Brian Smith again. I think he's... No, he's still not dropping. No, dropping his pledge. He's friends with the other guy apparently, so he's like, yeah, he's trying to tell him to drop his pledge too. Yeah, because they only were winters for the modules, and I think they both already got it. Like, you'll be able to see if this guy has some of this shit. You can. See if you can get him to drop his pledge. Rambo just blew him up a second ago, so he might just like instantly try and kill you. Also, he has the most feared weapon. It's weird, it just says missile rack. I think that means it's dumbfire. Also, he's got a kill warrant scanner. Most dangerous weapon of all. I guess I could 1v1 him and then reload the PREEMZ. That's so cheap though. He's here, he's over by me. Yeah, he's about 100 light seconds from where I am at. Yeah, he wanted a 1v1. Give him one. You heard that Bob Illion is gonna come watch, right? Don't be alarmed if Bob Illion comes in and doesn't deploy hardpoints. Also, I noticed Zilla came back online again. Alright. Now for that, I will reload the PREEMZ. It's got Prismos. Might have got pip checked, and he's not running full boosters because he's got a scanner on there, right? I think Rambo is using the heat advantage still, so yeah. Yeah, and then, you know, Rambo is using the spiciest weapons in the game, right? So those. It's no, it's that fixed. It's the it's that scramble beam or whatever, right? Yeah. Well, that's the thing. They said they were only pledged winters for the weapon, like both of them. He's like, I got those beams like 3 months ago and I just forgot I left it unpledged. I was like, you're cool, you dropped. Get your buddy to drop pledge and then we will not be blowing him up either. I mean, we probably won't after this anyway. He 1v1 someone. The question is he paper under the shield? Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if he's got SCBs, there's no room for hull really in there.
Orbital flight engaged.
What's a good amount of hull for an FDL now, anyway? Yeah. I feel light with 1500. Oh, that's pretty much the fight. Shit, I'm getting Braben tunneled. I went down to the engineer here in Seoul just to go check it out and throw some shit on my FDL. There might be players here. Why would I be getting Braben? Unless it's gonna crash. It's probably gonna crash. I didn't have my bandwidth on, so I can't check. Yeah, you were right. You're still within that realm. Yeah, no, this is just like 10% off. Yeah, clean, no faction. Yeah, we've been talking to Kelly as well. It's funny, it's the usual suspects in Seoul. Like, you fly here a week, you will recognize everybody. He's like, Orgy, don't shoot your friends. I'm like, don't be pledged federal. He's like, yeah, we're taking it off. It's too funny. Holy Braben Tunnel. What is even going on? Aha, I knew it. Orange Sidewinder. Orange Sidewinder? In Seoul? No one can jump to Seoul with a fleet. Oh, fuck this game. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to get Orange Sidewinder in Seoul. It's like literally not possible. I call bullshit. Orange Sidewinder. It would be funny. Someone figured out how to jump their fleet carrier into Seoul, and that's what's causing this.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
I could beat your fast in my FDL, Rambo. 2 pack-on launchers. I think so. Yeah, it should win. He had a missile launcher though, but it wasn't secret, was it? Yeah, good luck hitting you with that shit. Well, on a point blank, like Joust, maybe. But yeah, like, you need to wipe out their weapons fast if you want to win that fight. Even then, Rambo could technically ram me to death in this FDL if I wasn't careful. And he stealth, so rebooting, he doesn't have to stop. He can just, like, FA off, reboot, while flipping in all directions and get his weapons back. But 1% weapons is a nightmare to fight with. Weapons going off randomly or just locking up and not shooting. Yeah.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 02.
1 ECM ruins my day though. That's what I have on my fast. Shit's unstoppable.
Warning. Landing gear not deployed.
Yeah, I gotta put one on mine. I have I think 2-point defenses. I could get rid of one. Or even both. I have ECM, you don't really need point defense. Just gotta be on the ball.
Landing gear deployed.
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has
Or,
been noted.
run a rotating ECM macro like I have. I wonder if that would get you banned. Hey, so what should I get? Expanded capture arc or long range FSD interdictor? Yeah, we'll do expanded. I know I've been here before, but I just had to unlock this engineer and I've like got 0 rep. It's really weird. Maybe I never came to this engineer before. I've been to Seoul like 1 billion times and never even thought to come here. Yeah, it sounds like me. No, and Saturn's not super close. FSD. Interdictor. Expanded capture arc. I'm doing it right now. Brissad, Drecker here in Seoul. There's an engineer just like on one of Saturn's moons. I'm there right now. Oh hey, reinvite me. I'm back in the game. No.
Ship
Landing
restraints
gear retracted.
disengaged. Commence departure.
Yeah, it helps. Well, what you can do is just drop mines all over their whole festival, which should just be
Safe
hilarious.
travels, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's like Mastodon, he's not even invited to the Plague Mist, and then it's just like mine explosions
1.
everywhere.
Engage.
He's dropping mines and bio-waste. Humans against the void. Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. The Federation's huge. It's going to take thousands of years for us to overcome them as an empire, but I got time. Yeah, it's like they're in collapse and Empire's in, like, you know, in the growing phase, so eventually Empire will take over. It's just a matter of time. Oh yeah. Because what other choice is there? Alliance? Remember when that Alliance capital ship warped in? Because, you know, it never happened. Yeah, kind of. Like the Eurofighter, I guess, would be similar to the Chieftain. Like, they finally made something good. The British Empire? No, man, the Empire is Canada. Legalized onion head, competent military. It's almost the exact same system that Canada runs, because, like, we're a modified British system already. Yeah, they're space, like, Brits for sure. It's all the ideas of Empire we're just taking into space. Yeah. Whereas the Federation is formed after the United States, like, you know, took over the UN, right? Conquered, like, Earth and the moon. Yeah. South America is almost like the alliance of free worlds from Babylon 5. Like, they don't want to be part of any of the superpowers, so they form their own. It's almost like the EU in real life too, actually, or like NATO or something. Like, it's an organization of loosely aligned worlds. No, I like this because it's just our basic, like, governmental systems from Earth in space. That's all it is. It's like everything we've ever done on Earth in the past and, like, you know, foreseeable future in space, extrapolated, you know, into 100 different systems, or 1,000 at this point. I wonder how many populated systems are in the bubble. Also, I was looking at a heat map of player movements across the galaxy, and you can see like definite bubbles of areas that we haven't been able to explore because of permit locks. Thargoid homeworlds and such. Well, I think that's the thing. Like, not all of those are Thargoids, right? There's like 14 little mini space permit bubbles that we can't go to right now for future expansion content, most likely. Yeah, possibly, yeah. Or that's like where Raxla is, but you have to use like a portal to get there or something, whatever it is. One of them's super close to the bubble, so like that one, you know, we've run into it, right? Trying to get to the nebula, you have to like route around it. Cole 70 sector. Totally permit locked. Yeah, I know. I'd never been there before. I totally thought I had, but I guess not. Yeah, I gave him a bunch of bounties, thankfully. I had some. Yeah, I want to see if this ship can make it there now. Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think you will just from like Zachary Hudson or Felicia Winter specifically, but not from like the system. It's weird.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
That's right. Yeah, you'll lose a bunch of merits for killing a... Interesting. It's funny how you can tell how power play was shoehorned into existing system, but still like doesn't work properly.
Patricia
Frameshift
Young.
drive charging.
VARK.tech.
Yeah, you should. That's exactly what you should do, yes. Yeah. For 3 days. It's not the end of the world. And you save 3 days on your pledge, which is nice. Yeah, your merits transfer about half of them. But you'll probably lose them all unless you decide to maintain. Because they'll expire after 4 weeks. It made it, but I'm running low on gas. I'm gonna have to call my alt and station him between Nanomam and Saw and just like give myself fuel nippets and refuel myself. Apparently they made that limpet controller way lighter. I'll have to check that out. What? Are we? Yeah, I don't think that's an expansion system, though. I think I just had Tolan bookmark for some reason. There's something there. That'd be crazy if we could get an expansion system all the way up here. I mean, that is the eventual goal. Surround Seoul with like 13th Legion bases. Oh, they'll be so mad. But yeah, every time I like expand into a Fed system, the resistance is pretty harsh.
Romeo Golf. Observe docking reservation protocols. Submit a request before
Can't imagine why.
landing authorized. Proceed to landing pad 38.
There's zero contacts at Han Gateway. I'm gonna appropriate some fuel.
Warning. Landing gear not deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Contact. Ship secured.
Landing gear
Coupler
retracted.
disengaged. Access
Unless like
corridor
your Archon delayed and then you're pledge fed that month. In which case we'll blow out your drives and then negotiate. It's funny that happens in Expanse too. He's like, blow out their drives, and he shoots their drive out with a railgun, and they're like, we're gonna board you, and they self-destruct their ship to prevent boarding. It's like this is future content in Elite Dangerous, definitely. It's like, we're gonna board you. Oh, he logged. Okay, so I guess Nanomam's clear. Head back to Seoul.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. I know I had it bookmarked for a reason. We were attacking it or something.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, is that FRC? That would make sense. 16 ships, all like, you know, coordinated, come to repel you, then you know you're in the right place. Like me when I accidentally drop into Sand 2 as a waypoint.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. It is.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
He needs to go buy a whole bunch of those lasers and then go drop it. 42nd Fed Fleet, huh? What's their influence? I can park my carrier there and, you know, massively bomb their influence. I had to put like a fuel tank on this FDL. Its range is so pitiful. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Yeah, like a size 2 fuel scoop maybe. I want to put like a size 4 jump range booster in, but then the armor is just crap. I have to do real armor on this thing.
of the carrier. Commander, your landing gear is retracted.
Scan detected.
Hey, how did your tornado warning thing go? Yeah, dogs get scared.
Docking complete. Engines shutting down. Your ship has
Yeah.
lost command.
Oh, that sucks. Actually, no, you didn't miss out on Elite though, because Elite was down until like 9 a.m. my time anyway. It was like, I think 11-hour outage on Elite or something. It was pretty long. I wonder if the two things are related. Like, did a local server get knocked out that like took out? Oh no, they were doing an update. That's what it was. Or fixed the glass bloom, or you know, I think they did like 3 things. Well, it's a bug, right? They don't generally talk about fixed bugs in the notes. Yeah, no, I know, and it's like that's the thing. The heat sweating, if it is heat sweating, it should look different from heat freezing, and it doesn't. So I think it's a bug. But honestly, with this game, telling the difference between a bug and a feature is a full-time job. Like, good luck. Have a good night, man. There's like no targets anyway. Yeah. Got more engineering to do on this thing, and now I have all the mats to do it. I might actually see if I can do that. I can ward back. I'm gonna jump my carrier out and then to the engineer that I need. Except, who does power plant? Haratani? Fucking so many engineers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, Haratani does as well. This is the one I usually use. Haratani in Kuwamaki. Although, I do have Gwent unlocked, but doesn't he only do up to level 4 or something? I need level 5, because it's armored. Trying to make this FDL be able to fight after the shields go down. That was always the big deal about Jay's FDL. It would, like, continue fighting to, like, you know, 30% hull and still be efficient. And mine will probably just instantly explode as soon as shields go down, so it's not quite the same thing yet. Yeah, he only has level 4. Yeah. Haratani has 5. That is where we're going. Yeah. Hera is a girl. She. At least I think so. I think she is one of like the end game ones because it's all grade 5 stuff. Yeah, you'll definitely want to get her for the shield generator. That's no wait, power plant. Yeah, Lei Chang is grade 5. I think she has something else that goes grade 3. There's a ton of carriers there. Might run into players. So yeah, you get information from Liz Ryder, and then you have to have a rank of higher than Outsider in the Empire, which you totally have. Yeah, isn't Dorn in, like, Colonia, though? Yeah, he is. Yeah. Yeah, you probably have that one if you've been doing mines. Oh, okay. That's easy enough to do. You just have to get, like, friendly with the Blue Mafia. You just go to the system next to Arabia, and you can do it real easy. Yeah, take a trade ship. Or actually, I think you can go back and forth with career missions or something. There's an easy way to do it. I got it done in like an hour. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna need that for the prismatic shields, definitely. You got a grade 5 as well, right? So you can put it on an FDL Mamba. Good. Yeah, should be good. Oh, good, 2 grade 5s, perfect. Yeah, there you're set then. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you need a 1, maybe for like a Sidewinder or something, but whatever. Yeah, I think so. Maybe it's the Eagle that only takes 1. There might be a ship that does, but it might be. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like I don't think there's a need for a size 1 unless you want to have like super lightweight. Oh, good. That would be, yeah, why I've never used it. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't ever recall coming across a size 1 prism. Yeah, Kelly's fine. Yeah. 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 Blow it up. Blow it up. Let me reload the preems and then blow it up. And then I'll immediately deploy mines for when the super feds come in with the station guns. You can blow them up with mines. They're just as dumb as regular NPCs. But they also have long-range station guns, like on a laser turret, which is just stupid. Yeah, but I mean, you can technically get them with mines and missiles and stuff and stay out of their range. Like, just fly 7 kilometers away, hit them with multi-cannons, but yeah. Other than that, it's death to fight them. They will eat torps though. I love it. Like, they're totally torpable, totally mineable. It's like kind of funny. But killing one gets you an even worse bounty, so yeah. Yeah. Let me give you a player count for Desiat. Stand by. Yeah. I only have Dingo Dawn in Desiat. There's no one else near Desiat. I have one in Rhea though. There's a bunch of people in Pleiades sector doing anti-Thargoid shit. Oh, Gooseman. Yeah, he's anti-Thargoid. I flew with him before. And I got 2 people in Colonia. Well, one is approaching Colonia and one is in Colonia. Yeah. Genemic is 20,000 light years out. He's the one approaching Colonia. Have you never been? Yeah, me too. Fair enough.
Attention all passengers. This carrier has scheduled a hyperspace chat. Please conclude any remaining business in this system prior to departure.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. But there's 2 things for me. I haven't been yet in Odyssey, and I haven't been yet since fleet carriers have been a thing. So that kind of changes it, yeah. And we got the bridge, right? So, like, I may just fly a ship up there, see how it is. Yeah, refuel, repair. Does he have to 1v1 everyone individually to get a pass? Yeah, his other guy dropped the pledge. I'm sure you could get this guy to do it too. As long as he's bought all the lasers he wants. Otherwise, tell him to leave system, go buy your lasers, drop pledge and come back. We won't shoot you anymore. Simple as that. They seem reasonable enough. Like, the other guy dropped his pledge after we blew out his drives. It was pretty funny. Like, the serious, like, 1,000 IQ move, highest IQ move I ever seen in Elite was that guy calling us and telling us to, like, stop shooting and he'll drop his pledge now. Like, yeah, saved his life. Rambo's, like, aiming for his power plant. Like, I could see him lining up the shot and everything, and it's about to be over. I mean, to be fair, his wing is Archon, delaying pledge, right? So, like, he is literally just getting the weapons. But he also does already have the weapon, so, like, does he need to remain pledged? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's not doing, like, you know, Felicia pledge, like, vouchers or anything. He's just flying around Seoul with the gun. No. We're gonna take turns one at a time. Yeah, everyone just stands around, just attack them once and one at a time. They showed that though, like they got a bunch of kung fu masters fighting like rank amateurs, and like the more people you have to fight, it's actually almost better because you can like get them to get in each other's way and shit. But then when you get down to like a lower amount, say like 20 people, then the advantage is like overwhelming. But they were like 3 dudes fighting like 100 people. I was like, holy shit, that's like real. Like, there's no way, right? And I think they lost at like 19 or something, which is still like you took down like 87 dudes. It was like 3 masters versus like all white and yellow belts or something, right? So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dudes were getting kicked in the face and shit. It was pretty awesome. Everybody was kung fu fighting. His rebuy. Uh, 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 I'm also like warping out of the system, so I'm not technically there. But I mean, you guys can beat this guy one-on-one, so do whatever. Yeah. It's a 1v1 for now. Yeah. Yeah, he has a scanner. I thought that was a funny part of his build. Hundred-man kumite. Holy shit. Okay, so this is like a thing in Japan where they have like a person fight 100 people. Good lord.
Network access will resume following hyperspace travel.
It's like a 40-minute fight. Yeah. No, this is like real shit.
Attention. Carrier has entered pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
Okay, so it's like it's point fighting in karate. It's not like, you know, knock the guy out, but still, like fighting 100 people, even like when you're trying not to hurt each other, you're getting kicked in the head a few times. Well, no, it's karate. It's not like judo or anything. The guy like almost died trying to do it. That's insane. In this thing, they make you fight 100 people of like equal or better rank than you. They're not like trying to beat you, but like it's an endurance thing because yeah, like 100 people get to like fight you for 5 minutes each, right? So is Mastodon Shields. Yeah, well, his ship is built to take mines, and his shield is just, you know, there to lower enemy morale.
All decks are prepared for hyperspace.
Yeah, it won't be necessary. Oh yeah, the 3 soccer players versus like 100 kids. I remember that video. That one's funny too. I know there was a fighting similar thing to this, but I can't find it anywhere.
Attention all carrier crew. Frameshift drive engaged. Attention. Counting down to jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Packhounds are worse. Like you're trying to chase, they suck. Hit him with the high wake torp.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
Oh, was he low waking?
Engage.
I was high waking.
Orbital flight engaged.
Especially on FDL. The shield generator is not very good hit points generally. Yeah, I did a Corvette with just my single mine launcher on my cutter. I couldn't believe it. Just kept running into mine. The trick is to fire missiles so they think all the explosions is from the missiles. Maybe they won't hear, you know, shield generator damaged, shield generator damaged. Well, it's tunnel vision, right? Like, they aren't noticing because they're too focused in on the fight to notice what damage is happening to their ship and, like, what's going on around them, right? Narrow focus. Gotta keep your head on a swivel. Yeah, torps are kind of useless against, like, players that just run away. But against players that are gonna fight you and joust you, torps are awesome. But mines are good for that too. If you can get them reverse skiing or mine a whole bunch behind you and then make them run into it. Yeah. Yeah, but that's like less effective for sure. And if they're dodging,
This
it's
is a
like
restricted
nightmare.
area. Unauthorized vessels will be treated with lethal force. Docking permission denied. Docking permission denied. Loitering infraction. Leave the landing area immediately.
Wait, Candy Crew Guild. Are we not aligned with them?
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
Why does that sound so familiar? Candy
Landing
Crew.
gear deployed.
Pretty sure we are. Are they not in PIP?
Docking
Maybe just in
procedure
Imperial
completed.
Alliance?
Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Yeah, I don't know where I remember them from.
Departure authorized.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Welcome, Commander. I hope you are in good health. Docking request accepted. Maintain an appropriate speed during approach. Commander, your landing gear is retracted. You must deploy your landing gear, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
It's a long way to get here. And then realized I didn't have an addictor, so I flew a long way following you, waiting for you to go down.
Your ship has docked, Commander.
Oh yeah. We'll explode him. Torp that adjuster. Or are you in the faction of him? Switch power plants. Oh, goddamn, my life support. No. Okay, there. Everything's coming back online. That's so funny.
Landing gear retracted.
Move clear of the landing pad.
Let's do it.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's what I'm doing right now. Engineering my shields anyway. Or no, the power plant. I did the shields already. Yeah. It's kind of slow.
Orbital flight engaged.
No one like coming to fight. The defensive soul has been given up. Exactly.
Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 07.
Shields online.
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking
Please, sir,
procedure
can I have a
completed.
little more grade
Ship
5 engineering?
secured. Greetings, Commander.
Oh no, core dynamic composites. Ah.
Landing gear
Ship
retracted.
released. Departure authorized. Automated flight control protocol now offline. Thank you, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, 1. Engage. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
I just can't wait until they make anti-Thargoid torpedoes. I will have the happiest day of my life. Yeah, Orgy Torps Hydra will be the name of the video. Also, if they ever invent station torps, oh boy. Orgy Torps Colonia.
Frameshift drive charging.
Orgy Torps Colonia Bridge.
Four,
Yeah, that would be salty.
two, one.
I wouldn't do it, but I was just thinking of like what the worst thing the torp would be. Orgy Torps Fuel Rats Homeworld. In response, all player groups annihilate 13th Legion system. Yeah, well they have super weapons apparently now. We'll see if they give them to players. No, they get deployed during like maintenance. That's bullshit. Well, and like, is Salvation secretly not like another alien race or like super powerful AI that like is gonna be our next enemy? Yeah, they are, but I wonder if they're not like, you know, a front for a third superpower faction that has yet to be announced because they're like aliens. No, like the you know, like the engineering thing that you do with the Guardian runes. It's like the AI that killed the Guardians is basically what I suspect is the force behind the Salvation. That sounds like a name an AI would pick too. And you know, the Salvation is they're removing all organic beings from the galaxy, and they're just using humanity to remove the most dangerous organic beings. And then after the Thargoids are gone, then they will turn their sights on humanity, wiping them out. Well, it looks like they've got multiple bubbles of space like blocked off, so they probably had like multiple alien races in mind that are like different antagonists slash possible allies, right? So we'll see. We'll see if, I mean, the first thing we're getting is Thargoid ground troops that look like some 9-foot tall praying mantises. So we'll see if we get actual other aliens that are friendly that you can like talk to and shit.
Oscar Romeo Golf. Request docking permission prior to touching down. Permission granted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 30.
Oh yeah, it's coming. I'm from Cubio City and I say kill them all! That would be cool, actually. Yeah, I didn't...
1000
Never seen that kind of bug before. It's like blowing ships down with plasma, so you have to like go in ground buggies and stuff. Actually, that would be really sweet. Like that, they should totally do that.
Warning. Deploy landing gear.
Right.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, they can.
Touchdown. Engaging docking restraints. Station facilities are at your disposal.
Yeah. I was trying to force another player down into their range and he wouldn't go. Yeah. I was ramming him, but yeah, I didn't have the 4 shells. That would have been epic. You could like totally win fights with that. Not only that, but it gets super laggy. Yes. Yeah, that's the sniper. Pretty sure. Yeah, that was like the first gun I got too, and I was like, is this even good? And I started using it. It's good. It's definitely good for NPCs. Yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely one of my favorite weapons. I got a skin for it. It's all red and gold. Looks awesome. But I barely use it anymore because engineered lasers and machine guns seems to be the best combo. But personally, I take double rocket launcher because, yeah, awesome. Yeah, backpack and quick reloading on both, and then extra ammo, and I think accuracy was the other thing that was good to take with them. Something like that. I haven't got them fully done, but they're like 2/3 of the way done.
Shields offline.
Maxed out. It might be enough energy, actually.
Shields online.
Who, me? No. Just engineering and my shields keep going on and off. Yeah, I know. I'm in a station. It's fine. It's because I'm doing armored power plant, like grade 4 to grade 5. to try and make this thing maxed out, but even that might not be enough. We'll see.
Landing gear
Ship is
retracted.
released. Depart safely from the station.
Frameshift drive charging.
Clear of the station limits. Have a good flight, Commander.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping.
Yeah, although you see lots of people come in around Christmas because they're like stuck doing whatever.
Warning. Temperature
Yeah.
critical.
They're just killing time. So you'll see people a lot.
Fuel
Yeah,
scoop
I know.
disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four,
Yeah.
3.
Well, it's turning itself into a normal flu.
Engage.
It's yeah.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It transmitted through everyone, right? Like, it's not like it went to her first. It went through every person to get to her, basically.
Frameshift drive
Oh.
charging. Four, 3, 2,
Yeah,
1. Engage.
they are giving an announcement on Friday for our province, so it's like, okay, yeah, we know what's coming. get my shopping done now because it's gonna be toilet paper off the shelves again.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah. We'll see though. Like, it has yet to reach that like seriousness here for us, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, that's crazy. You guys ran out, huh? I only just got my second one, like, maybe 2 weeks ago. But, like, I could totally get my third. Like, I know family members of mine are eligible for their third, and they're in the above 65 group. Yeah. It's funny, I have the perfect solution to this, but no one would ever implement it. Everyone in spacesuits. At all times. Yeah, and doubly so if you're quarantined. Like, you're in the spacesuit, you don't get out. Like, you pee in that thing. And, like, everything that comes with that suit is filtered and purified so that it doesn't, like, get other people infected, right? And then in 2 weeks, the virus is gone. You have, like, maybe a month mandate of everyone in spacesuits, and boom, you've eliminated all viruses. I don't know if it'll work, though. They probably filter through the spacesuit somehow, or, you know, someone would slice their suit, and then it's like, you know, contagion all over again. But I think we could do it. I think if we actually did that, that probably would work, right?
Accepted. You are welcome to approach, Commander.
Yeah, I'm not saying you could get everyone to do it. I'm just saying if you could get everyone to do it, it should work in theory. Or at least, like, quarantine people like that, you know? Like,
You must deploy your landing gear, Commander.
that too, yeah.
Landing gear deployed.
Well, yeah, you will destroy the economy and the virus will still get us. So, you know, you gotta have a happy medium where, like, everything still operates, but you quarantine the sick. And, you know, I still think a full spacesuit for everyone who's got to be outside, it would solve this thing in, like, a week. Yeah, they have, like, space helmet, like, masks that are coming out for people. Yeah, no, I know. Okay, now, I've got a radical solution for that. Spacesuits for all deer. Yeah, you know what's funny is Rambo's got venison and Unreal J, and I'm like, you guys gotta cook that meat like really fucking good, because you're just gonna reinfect if you like what happens if you're cooking that on the stove and like the fumes come up? Is that like COVID fumes? That's the thing. If you're cooking it, you're cooking it out. But like, if you're cooking it and some steam like comes off the top of that, that's still like not cooked, and like COVID's on that like surface of that deer, technically like you're spreading that in your house. Yeah, you're aerosoling it. I would just like throw that all out, man. It's like not even worth the risk. Or keep it in the freezer for like 100 years. Slaughtering all animals on Earth. Oh, yeah, yeah. I heard about that. So, like, if you go to the hospital for it, you're paying out of pocket, basically. Like your government mandated health insurance. It should get vax rates up, and, you know, like, if someone has to die in hospital and their family pays out, people will start realizing that this is not the way to go, right? Yeah, not in Canada, and, you know, the States is still working on their healthcare for everyone already, so. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it is. Not wrong. Well, it's changing. It's just, it's way too slow, and, like, the fact that it's still not in place by the 2020s is kind of really like backward. Like, you got enough money for nukes, but not public health care for a handful of millions of people. You would hope so, right? I mean, that's got to be a thing that, like, both sides could eventually agree on and get passed. Like, that happened in our country in, like, what, the 70s? No, I know. You have, like, two right-wing parties, I'm aware. The fascist party, yeah. Yeah. Corporate conservatives, and then, like, yeah. I guess, like, neo-fascists now? Yeah, kinda. I mean, it transitioned to fascism so fast we barely noticed, right? So how many years are they gonna give Mark Meadows the scapegoat here? Oh, it's like the guy that was sending all the emails to all the people on the 6th, like coordinating the whole thing. And he, like, basically all his emails just got subpoenaed. It's like the Nixon tapes all over again. The Nixon tapes and the Mark Meadows emails. Yeah. It looks like Meadows is gonna take down people with him, but, like, yeah, those will all probably be the scapegoats. Like, I'm wondering who they already put in place to take the fall for this. I think so, because Chris Christie's getting out in front of this, you know? Like, it almost seems like it. I wonder how guilty he will end up being when all the evidence is seen the light of day. That's the interesting thing. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't think the former president is going to take the fall for this one. Surely he's protected himself pretty well on this one. Yeah. And foreign entities. He might. I mean, I want him to, but yeah. Do I think it's gonna happen? Probably not. Just because, like, I've been paying attention to history. It might happen, but yeah, not in this election cycle. That would be so interesting. Thing is, they will split. It will not be an even fracture. They'll three party the system at, like, what we have in Canada. well, ours is more than 3 parties. We have like 6 parties at this point. It's a little ridiculous. It seems to be better, as far as I've seen. All the European nations use multiple party systems. I mean, that way, if one of your parties does go rogue or go corrupt or something, you can either split off, or you can, like, it's not the end of the world, like it ruins your country for it, you know? Yeah, they form coalitions, basically, to, like, control the rogue party. It seems kind of like it's better. Yeah. And in Canada, it's the same thing, too. We have the 2 parties that will band together to go against the Conservatives, and then you end up getting the same thing over and over. It's basically just a 2-party system. But at least you have a spoiler party, so... And it definitely provides the better illusion of freedom that, you know, you need to control the masses, right? So the benefits are all there. If you're looking at it in a purely stat-based, like, gaming system, it seems to be superior. All the flaws are negated by having additional parties. Because then, yeah, you can have parties break up, you can have stuff split off. It all works. But you're not wrong. That could totally happen. The GOP of tomorrow could be the most left-leaning Liberal Party. Yeah, well, that's the thing. ADC, yeah. AOC, yeah, AOC. That's the one. Yeah, like the leftist of the left. No. Well, that's the thing. He's not standing in the way of the abortion thing. He is a Catholic. And I was like, there's no way he's going to get even involved in that, right? Because, like, you know, stepping in the way of that technically instantly destines him to hell, right? So, like, there's just no way he's going to do it. So it could be interesting. You could see both parties fracture into separate sides and then have like 4 parties in the United States. That, yeah. Oh yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, I know. I've been reading about that too. It's just like, oh geez. Well, it could be like, you know, okay, we're turning on the student loan forgiveness. It's ending now. And we're starting the process of student loan ending permanently, starting with my 2nd presidential term. So then, like, you have to vote me in if you want to get it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, will he be alive that long? Yeah, nobody knows. And can he beat the Republican candidate, whoever it may be? I mean, if they throw Trump against him, God help us all. Yeah, that could work. Throw Eric up there, then we have no problem. Oof. Oh yeah. Got us all excited. You know what would be really interesting to run, though, for Republicans? They should run, like, Jeb Bush against Biden. That would be, like, the ultimate Biden-Bush. Thing is, like, nobody really had any hype for Jeb, so I don't know if he can win. But he is a smart choice. Like, his policies are all sound. He probably would be a totally fine president, you know, like, competence-wise. Yeah, exactly. It won't happen, but, you know, it would work. Yeah, exactly. Like, who... Like, you gotta think, like, which president do you want running the show when World War III breaks out? Like, Jeb Bush is not the worst. Biden's not the worst either, but like, could you imagine having a Trump? Could you imagine having like a Tim McCain would have been good, but imagine Sarah Palin. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, that's kind of it. And the United States would be like, should we intervene? I don't know. And then like, you know, half the planet is already a wasteland. And Ukraine is suddenly no longer independent. Hey, what happened to Taiwan? Where'd it go? Yeah, there never was a Taiwan. It never existed. Yeah, exactly. That's how you lose the game. let's not lose the game. We're so close to, like, you know, winning here. Yeah, pretty much. I'm looking at Mars. Off-world seems to be safest. It's like, you know, a dust storm 8 months of the year on Mars, and somehow that will be better living than the remains of Earth, you know? The moon might be safe, but you never know. Like, assholes might just nuke the moon. It's close enough, right? Like 30 years after World War III ends, like, you know, the remnant tribes on Earth get a hold of a rogue nuclear weapon and nuke, you know, Armstrong Base on the moon. There goes your safety net, right? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, they could have fun nuking Mars from the Earth with, like, you know, primitive tech. Like, they're not going to be able to pull it off. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he already has plans to nuke Mars's, like, polar caps, and they just found, like, the Grand Canyon of Mars is basically full of water. So yeah, that will support our species right there. That's all we need. We can manufacture and create the rest of it ourselves. Oh, it's gonna take like hundreds of years. I don't think the ice cap melting thing is viable. I think that Elon's crazy and will have to probably be put down by some sort of armed resistance on Mars at some point. Yeah.
Frachtraum bei maximaler Kapazitätsauslastung.
Didn't we run into him earlier too? Sounds familiar. Yeah, that's the same guy. This guy Rambo's fighting. He still didn't drop his thing. Maybe AFK. I wonder, like, if the UN would sanction you if you nuked on another planet.